Danny, can we please have a one-word?
And I thought about it ahead of time.
Did you?
Because I always balk on this. The topic is radio.
Radio. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I mean, immediately it's the Rancid song pops into my head. That's all my brain is allowing me to think of. Your favorite band, Ken? Rancid?
I know of the band.
Do you?
It's not Video Killed the Radio Star.
It is not. But nice try.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, welcome to the Spooky Overtalking Podcast with your hosts, Ken and CJ. I'm Ken, but you can call me Ken. Say hi, CJ.
Happy birthday, Ken.
Oh, thank you. It's my birthday. At time of release.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone go in the comments and wish Ken a happy birthday.
That's right. If there's ever time to write into overtalkingpod@gmail.com, now's the time.
Head on over to Instagram. Leave a little happy birthday comment. He'll see them. He checks.
I check. I get the notifications. They pop up. I'll appreciate it. See, what's the Radio Rancid song? And I must know. We need to close that loop.
It's called Radio.
It's just called. Okay, that's it. Great. I know music. Not at all. I'm very excited to talk about this movie. Look, every year we have this guest on for the Halloween episode, which is this week. So let's just bring him right on. It's Danny. Welcome back, Danny.
Hi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ken.
Sultry.
Thank you.
That's right. I'll give you the rest of your present later. Wink, wink.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm glad we're recording this Zoom call.
Yeah, this will not get us in trouble.
What the listeners can't see is Danny has started to unbutton his shirt.
Oh yeah, seductively.
Disappointingly,
Ken keeps waving his hands in some of no gesture, but I was raised in the 80s, and sometimes no gesture means yes gesture. So here's another button for you.
Oof. I mean, yay. Danny, welcome back. Happy Halloween.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. Excited to be here. Happy Halloweeners, guys.
And look, all month long we've had our guests come on and we've been having them select the movie based on the prompt, a movie that you weren't allowed to watch growing up. And you chose Ghoulies.
Oh, man. So excited to talk about this movie.
I am as well.
So excited for this prompt. I'm gonna give you a little background history.
Please.
Okay. That has to do with the city that you live in that I'm not going to say over this podcast because that would be insane. But growing up, don't dox Ken, man. He's a sweet guy. Growing up, I lived in the town next to where Ken lives now, and the one VHS movie rental place, pre-Blockbuster, okay, pre a local Blockbuster, was in the town that you live in. Right up, I'm not going to say the roads either, because that'll start giving where you live. But like I could point it out to you. I'll tell you where it was later. And I distinctly remember seeing the box for this movie, and it's compelling. It's a compelling box art, especially for a child. And my mom being like, "No, honey, absolutely not."
Do you want to describe the box art for people who haven't seen it?
Yeah, so the movie itself is the movie Ghoulies, right? And the box art is honestly kind of adorable green monster coming out of a toilet seat.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it says this on the box art for this one, but like the tagline was, "They'll get you in the end." and I was clever enough to put together like that kind of means butt.
CJ, have you seen this box art before? I feel like it's kind of famous.
No, not before Googling it after but okay, I take umbrage with this though, because on the movie poster, he's wearing like a shirt and some suspenders, and at no point in the movie are these little guys clothed.
No, but at least we do get him popping out of a toilet.
Yeah.
But
I was like, I like his little cute outfit. I want to see him in suspenders in the movie.
His little like midriff cut off shirt too.
Tank top kind of it. Yeah.
I think this is very worth discussing. Is this movie a bit of a bait and switch?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. We'll get to that though.
Yeah.
first, like, what were you allowed to watch growing up? Like, were you allowed to watch horror movies in general? Like, how was it?
No, so it's funny. Like, no, I wasn't. And it's not even like I was trying to. I'm talking pretty young here, right? I'm talking like 7, 8, 9 years old. In that range. So no, I wasn't really allowed to watch horror movies, but also it was a different time, right? It was the 1980s, and things were a little bit more permissive. And this is not me getting on some soapbox about like kids these days, whatever. It just things change.
You're shaking your fist.
Yeah. But like, I was that young, and every day my mom would kick me out the door and say, walk to school, and you just walk to school and you walk home, and you end up seeing shit, right? Like you end up, whether it's something that's on cable late at night, or you're like hanging around with the family and they're watching something, and you're just trying to like pretend to be still enough that they don't realize that you're still around and can see it too, which is I think how, if you recall perhaps last year when we talked about Basket Case, it's like a little bit about how that happened. So
Yeah.
I ended up seeing things here and there that later I would connect and be like, oh, that was Nightmare on Elm Street. Right. Like, gotcha. But it was definitely not the case where like I could just watch whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. There were some restrictions.
There were reasonable, very reasonable.
I just want to point out that there does seem to be a running theme here with you choosing puppets in toilets. Didn't Basket Case end up in a toilet at some point too?
So, yeah.
I mean, that whole fucking movie is a toilet.
Yeah,
so
that was awful.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. It's right of you to pick up on this pattern.
We figured out your niche of horror movies. Got it.
Can I tell you a little aside? Recently, my wife and I watched all the Lethal Weapon movies. Not the most recent. We haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
But she had never seen them, and it'd been forever since I had seen them. And what it made me realize is I think my entire sense of humor comes from those films.
From the action series, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry, not Lethal Weapon, Naked Gun.
Okay.
That makes a lot more
most
sense.
recent Lethal Weapon. I was
yeah. You know what? Sorry.
Okay.
Naked Gun. Although
Yes.
a Murtaugh's Riggs cop duo, I think, is near and dear to my heart. No, just the silly slapstick, tongue-in-cheek, non sequitur, don't acknowledge the joke sort of thing of Naked Gun. I didn't realize that like I could recite almost the entire movies, or like I remembered so much of it as I was watching it. This I think there's something here with little monsters and being toilets.
I recently, a couple of weeks ago, since the movie came out, I decided to just start watching Police Squad, the show that was like before the movies.
Oh, nice!
It's like, this is incredible. How have I never like just watched this all the way through? It's so good.
I've only seen clips, and they're always hilarious.
Yeah,
that's the one with like the guy in the dog outfit, and he like punches the guy and jumps out the window. Maybe
that
that's
might
one
be
episode,
from the movie. Yeah, that might.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Or it could be for the show. Anyway, I agree that I'm with you, Danny, that I can recite a lot of it, and like there's quotes that I don't think will ever leave my brain for as long as I live. I've been tempted to rewatch those movies ahead of watching the new one. I want to host like a screening of the new one with friends and stuff.
Strongly encourage you to they hold up one of the, and now we're talking about Naked Gun and not this movie, but it's interesting. It's interesting to watch a movie and like with my wife who had never seen them, to be like, it's really awkward to watch this with what we know about O.J. Simpson now.
Yes.
And for me to be like, yeah, that was like kind of the whole thing when that shit was going down, because at the time we all loved O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. I've tried to avoid trailers as much as I humanly can, but sometimes you're forced to watch them when you're in a movie theater, and that's part of the, maybe I shouldn't even give it away, but part of the new
don't give it away.
Naked
I've
Gun,
seen it.
There's it
jokes.
nods to
it's
it,
funny.
and it's really good. It's well handled.
Nice. I can't wait.
I've only seen the new movie. I haven't seen any of
Really?
the previous ones. I don't know why or how I've avoided watching any of the previous Naked Guns. But the new movie is surprisingly funny. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's
I
all
can't
I've
wait.
heard from
I
like
can't wait.
comedy people I follow is like, no, it's so many laughs, so many jokes per minute. Like, yeah.
I did not expect Liam Neeson to be funny, but he pulls it off. It's surprising.
That's the beauty of the movie is you want somebody playing as serious as they humanly can, and that's what makes it funny. Is like,
Yeah.
you want a serious guy there. Yeah, the straight man.
It works great. All right, before we get to the movie, Danny, what is Halloween night looking like for you this year?
Oh, geez. Great question. It's looking like a Chicago Bulls game.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
As I look at my calendar here and realize I have tickets to the Bulls game that night. So it looks like whatever Benny the Bull is going to dress up as for Halloween this year.
Amazing.
Fun.
Maybe the Bulls can dress up like a good basketball team. That could be
That would
fun.
be nice.
Wow, what a clever idea. Siege, what do you plan on doing for Halloween this year?
We have a planned sort of game night. There's a couple friends
fun.
that we play little game. It's just an excuse to get together, and then maybe we play some games. But yeah, so we're going over to a friend's place, have a little game night there. We're each going to bring a spooky treat. My pitch in the text thread was I will bring alley rat stew.
What is that?
You know, you go out in Chicago, you find one of the alley rats.
It's what it sounds like.
Yep, yeah,
Okay, got it.
There's no hidden message there. It's pretty straightforward.
I didn't know if it was like puppy chow or like something like that. I don't know.
It can be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. To which they said, your signature dish. And then I replied, that's why they call me Ratatouille.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right. And we'll just end the episode there, I think. Are we good?
That's it.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's it. On a high note. Ken, what are you doing?
Probably just staying in. Nora's too young to go trick or treating, so I'll
Do you get
stand
some
at the
good-
door.
Do you get some good volume? Do you get some good trick-or-treater volume?
No, we're on a street to again dox myself further that doesn't have sidewalks, so I think that the listeners
okay.
already know exactly where I live.
Yep.
It's
It's next to a house. Another clue.
Yeah, that's right. It's in a house too.
Oh, wow.
And
He's got his own home.
Brad.
I don't know why. We live near a school. I would imagine there'd be some foot traffic, but we get like maybe 2 or 3 kids a year. So it kind of sucks as someone who really enjoys that kind of thing. But whatever. At least I won't feel guilty when I take Nora out to go trick or treating because no one will be by.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll just be watching horror movies and putting Nora down for bed early. That's it.
Maybe
Fun stuff.
before or after the game. You know what? After the game, really late at night, I'll drive up and trick or treat at your house just so you get
Please.
a little bit more foot traffic.
After 1 a.m. is the best time.
You got it, bud.
Great.
All right, Sleuths, write down the other clue. He's driving up. What could that mean?
Oh,
Oh, damn it! Shit. They're gonna try
Wait
and
for
they're
assassination
gonna
coordinates.
find out.
Yeah.
All right, look, we got to get to the movie. So we're going to talk about Ghoulies and more coming up on the Spooky Overtalking Podcast.
Jonathan is having a housewarming party.
I got an idea. Let's do a ritual.
Unfortunately, there will be some surprise guests. They have very bad manners. And they have no respect for privacy.
And we're back on the Overtalking Podcast, joined once again by longtime returning guest Danny, and we're talking about Ghoulies. Danny, we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you to describe for someone who has not yet seen Ghoulies, which is probably the majority of our audience, what it's all about.
Ready, go.
You know that thing where you buy a new home or you get access to a new home and then you find out that it had been used for satanic rituals to call up an army of little and arguably not very threatening monsters? Ugh. That's what this movie is about. When you inherit a new house from maybe the father who tried to kill you, but it's really about the housewarming party you
5,
throw
4,
and the shenanigans
3,
that ensue.
2, 1.
Ghoulies.
The friends you make along the way. Yeah.
Does
That's
Hilaire mean
Ghoulies,
too?
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the plot, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think.
pretty much. Yeah. I thought it would be more about the Ghoulies.
You would have thought. You would have thought.
So in my brain, I keep referring to this movie as The Ghoulies because I assume that's what these little creatures are called. But the movie's just called Ghoulies, and I have no idea what these little creatures are called.
Yeah, we can infer that they are Ghoulies, but that's never said in the movie.
Yeah.
They're just demonically summoned tiny little puppet creatures.
Yeah.
This movie really makes me wonder when certain decisions were made. For example, the title. I can only assume that the title came well after the movie production finished.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. I can tell you that right now.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay,
Nice.
Makes sense. Hence, nobody says the word Ghoulies in the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I like
bizarre.
it when movies say the title.
Yeah, that's fun.
I do too. I wait for it the entire movie, and when it doesn't happen, it's the biggest anticlimax.
Come to me, my Ghoulies. That would be great.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do with all these? And then look straight down the barrel of the camera. Ghoulies!
I did, since you mentioned the 80s earlier, that was one of my notes that I wrote down. This is a classic wet 80s movie.
So wet. Everyone, the puppets are especially
They're
wet and
drippy.
goopy.
They're soaked with like goo and slimy stuff. They're so wet.
One has a booger just perpetually hanging out of its
Oh
nose.
man, that booger does some work. That booger really carries the dramatic weight of some scenes.
Yeah.
This movie is so 80s. This movie is so inexplicably 80s. This movie feels like a cocaine fever dream.
Yeah.
Like I can just only assume people drinking and doing cocaine, just being like, wait, what if then this happens? And that's how the movie got made.
Yeah. No bad ideas. It's all going.
No, clearly not. Clearly no bad ideas in this movie.
Did everyone understand what was happening? Because I feel like there was like
No.
barely any plot, and I was like, "What? Who are these people? What's going on?"
And I think that made it enjoyable.
Yeah, no, for sure. There were times I couldn't quite make out the dialogue, and I turned to Megan like, "What are they saying?" And she's like, "It doesn't matter."
It doesn't.
It really doesn't.
What was happening at the beginning?
We don't know.
Okay, yeah. So the movie opens up with the cult with the dad before he's dead, and they're trying to sacrifice the baby who is the main character of the movie, grown up. Jonathan, thank you. And
But you bothered to remember his name. That's nice.
The one character
Dixie
name I
Jane have
remember.
both learned to pull up the IMDb page during these movies. So otherwise, it's like the blonde girl and
Becky.
Becky. Thank you. So, yeah, and they're trying to sacrifice, and then I assume the mom maybe
We
Like-
don't know. Saves the child.
saves the child, and then
The head of the cult is just like, get that thing out of here. And then it like smash cuts to the present. And you're like, what? Who are any of these people? What baby? Like
know.
what?
What were they trying to do? Because they also already had ghoulies around, and then they start holding her down, and something was trying to pop out of her chest, like alien chest burster style, and
Well, this is the problem.
we didn't see what it was. I assume it was another ghoulie, but I don't know.
You think the ghoulie was coming out of her chest? My interpretation
Something was
of
coming
that,
out of her chest.
I thought
don't know.
the cult leader, magician, wizard guy was pulling her heart out of her chest as like a gruesome death.
Oh, that could be too.
That was my interpretation.
Well, unfortunately, we'll never know.
Yeah, because it cut to the like
Because-
beginning of the movie, right as that
right,
happened,
because,
like the
because
credits.
that whole thing just doesn't play out ever. They had run
No.
out of their special effects budget and just decided to cut that scene with no pulsing chest. Sure, something coming out of it. No.
Too high budget.
Funds ran out.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. We had enough funds for 4 puppets,
Yeah. That we
2
just
small
reused.
people, and a couple hats. Oh, and
Yeah.
the jester guy costume.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's about it. We can do glowing eyes and like
Barely.
Oh.
We can
use
barely do glowing eyes.
electricity, and that's
So,
it.
listen, you can either have the eyes glowing, or you can have the glowing eyes pointing straight ahead. You can't have both.
One of the pupils was always in the wrong direction.
Yes. What the hell?
Oh,
What? I don't understand. So obviously the glowing part that wasn't actually in his eyes, right?
No,
so
it
like
was
they still
After
put
Effects.
contacts in his eyes for some reason.
I cannot. I tried to figure it. This is the biggest mystery of the fucking movie to me.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
was
what
why
that
one of his
effect
eyes was always looking in a weird direction.
What like
So
is it
bizarre.
contacts? Did you lay this? Oh, you clearly laid this over like
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah,
What the
Right.
fuck is going on?
with the pupils. Yeah,
That is fucking hilarious.
The thought I had while watching that was like, did contacts exist back then? They must have, right?
Yeah,
Like, why
they
not?
did.
So
Yeah.
why not just give him some colored contacts?
Or fix the contact that maybe you're already using, but like they're shooting that and they see a contact looking off up to the left and they're like, "That's okay."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nailed it. Let's go. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
There was, and it always changed. It was always a different eye
my
in a
God.
different
Yeah.
direction. They never got it correct.
The glowing came and went with no explanation.
Yeah.
I have to assume that part of them were like, okay, they're not going to notice this on VHS. Like, it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, true.
Well, but this came out in theaters, my man.
That's true.
This is how life used to be. You could make anything and put it in a theater.
This is like how it used to be. We never knew where the main character was looking. Their pupils were always.
This is how it was. This is how it was when you were acting.
During trivia, I saw that it opened in LA at a number of theaters, and I assumed it was wrong, and so I didn't include it because I was like, "There's no way that this was like released in this many theaters." But apparently it's true.
There was not like a direct to VHS thing back that far back. So like everything had to come out to theaters, and then somebody had to decide to put it on VHS.
After it bombed.
Yeah, I guess. I can only assume. Can we talk a little bit about the topic of bait and switch? And
yeah, absolutely.
there's a couple of different elements of that. It's starting with the conceit of the box art.
Yeah.
So I'd never seen this movie, right? Like after all these years, I never went back and rented it. I thought all the Ghoulies were the green monsters. I thought it was just going to be
I thought the same.
a million of the green monsters going out and doing shenanigans, right? And that is not the case. The other Ghoulies suck. The other Ghoulies are not nearly as cool as that green one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like somebody's rat puppet melted. They're like, it's Ghoulie now.
Let's throw some teeth on there and done.
Right.
So it starts there. You're promised all these Ghoulies, and it's this weird mixed cast. The Ghoulies don't really do that much.
No.
at the end of the day. And then it's like, what kind of movie is this? Is this an 80s party movie? Or is this a scary movie? At times I was like, is this a children's movie maybe? Like what exactly are you? You're kind of alluding to the hard drug use at times. Maybe not the hard drugs, but you're alluding to drug use at times.
Party
but
drugs. Yeah.
You're
fun
not
ones.
there's like not a ton of gore or violence or nudity or even swearing, really. All these people look like cartoon characters. So what it's like you weren't it's like they weren't sure if they wanted to go for an R or a PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
also,
absolutely.
With the Ghoulies, I'm just going to call them the Ghoulies because I don't know what else to refer to them as. The little
That's
puppet
fine,
things.
yeah. We know what you're talking
They are the Ghoulies.
I can't
Yeah.
express to the listeners how small these things are. They're maybe
Very small.
like 5 inches tall, if that. But
Very
yet,
small, very wet.
yeah, very very small, very wet. The Ghoulies.
Very wet.
But anytime they like show up and a human sees them, naturally they freak out. But you could just step on one of them and kill it. Like they're not. You can fight off these things so easily, but yet they like jump and start eating people's faces or like slashing at them. And it was like, just pick it up and throw it out the window. This would be a quick fight. I don't understand this.
Yeah. Literally at one point, like they eventually summon 2 little people, I believe is the correct term now. And they're wearing dumb little hats and they're the people who are actually like going around killing people. And what they had to do at one point was like knock out and bag one of the ghoulies in order to actually throw it on someone to make it kill it. Like, otherwise they're just roaming around, like, not really doing anything.
Yeah.
And so it makes you wonder, like, once you summon your new demon pets, I guess, the ghoulies, like, what do you do with them from there? Well, you can throw them on people and they may bite them.
Yeah.
Right.
But how do you get drunk with power?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I need more of these guys.
There's one scene where our main character, Jonathan, who it's revealed that he was the son of the cult leader, the baby, I think, earlier in the movie. He figures out all the spells and summons the ghoulies, and he's just chilling in the library reading a book, and one's just like hanging out with him. I was like, so that's it? Like, that's why you summon them? They're just like pets to hang out with?
Yeah.
That's fine by me. I also love that they had to have the narrator kind of explain why he's even doing this in the first place, because it wouldn't have made any sense otherwise. And it still doesn't. But the fact that he's just compelled to do it, that's all he has to say. I don't know.
There was like a half hour or 40 minutes into the movie, all of a sudden a narrator pops up and is just like, who's that? Why is there narration all of a sudden?
Which, by the way, that guy is in Twin Peaks. I don't know if you clocked that or not.
I did not know.
He's the owner of the mill in Twin Peaks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How old were the people in this movie? Yes, how old were they supposed to be?
That's the one note I wrote down. How old is this guy supposed to be? Because he's wearing a Letterman jacket, and then he talks about dropping out of
college
school, which I assume is college.
Yeah. That was
but everyone looks like they're in their 40s.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's the 80s, baby.
Yeah. That was really jarring for me when they started talking about school stuff. Like, wait, whoa. Why couldn't you all have just been adults? Like, you could be goofball weirdo adults. Why does school have to have anything to do with this?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a quick early trivia question? How old was the actor who played Jonathan in this movie?
Oh shit.
I think Danny's pretty close to potentially 40s. I'm going to say 38.
Okay. I was going to say 37.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Danny, you're a little bit closer. He was 35.
Okay.
Listen, that seems like a rough 35.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a rough 35. I'm 35. I mean, 29, the same as CJ. And like, yeah, he's, I don't know, man. He's been in the sun maybe a little too much, or I don't know. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
But like, dude, that's a stretch. You're playing a fucking college kid.
Yeah.
Looking that rough.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But you know, who doesn't look rough? Mariska Hargitay.
Right. From Law and Order.
Now, all credit to my wife for calling that out, because I would not have connected this. I'm familiar with Mariska from Law and Order. I'm not attracted to Mariska in any way, because I associate Mariska with sexual violence, because that's the character she plays on Law and Order. But let me tell you, dear listener, 1980s Mariska Hargitay is a total Valley Girl mall babe. And I thought her character ruled. She had cool outfits. She had cool super 80s outfits. I loved it.
Is she the Toad's girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, not girlfriend.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay?
They went on a date too. They said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think
they're
it
not
doesn't
going
seem like
steady
it's
yet.
working out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Toad's got the charisma for a Mariska.
Okay. Also, one part. So there's this. One of the guys is referred to as the Toad because he does a little weird voice. He's a little weirdo. They're out
for reasons we don't know.
Yeah, never explained.
Nope.
Like most of the movie. They're out in the backyard where there's like a little fountain thing, and Mariska loses her bracelet, and the Toad guy reaches his hand to go and get it. There is, before one of the ghoulies pops out and eats his face, it shows that he already has some green stuff on his face. So I feel
from
like
a previous take, probably.
Yes, I think it was like the second take, but they're like, "Well, that's all we got. We got to leave it."
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So what we're trying to say is this is a cinematic masterpiece.
Yep. Just
obviously
low budget cinematic masterpiece.
I mean, my favorite scene was when they're all around the table for a assumed dinner party. They're all wearing, for some reason that we'll never get answers to, the dumbest fucking glasses I've ever seen. And the
The
Ghoulies are just
best
hanging
fucking
out.
the best fucking sunglasses you've ever seen.
Yes, one of them has little wipers on it.
Would
I
you
love
look-
it.
Each pair of sunglasses is
Better
fucking
than the rest.
80 more 80s than the last. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, my explanation, I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting while I was watching this movie of like trying to make sense of what was going on. Who knows if this is correct? I thought they were wearing sunglasses because Jonathan's eyes were still green and he didn't want to like freak him out.
That's right. They do kind of allude to that.
So he's
Yeah.
like, all right, come over and you have to wear sunglasses.
I didn't want to really harp on continuity here in this movie, especially because arbitrarily his eyes weren't green from time to
Right.
time.
Yeah.
So either he had control to turn that off, or
The
no,
budget.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, maybe it only works. His eyes only turn green when they're misaligned.
That's it.
Yeah. His pupils are going in different directions.
Just got to smack the side of his head a little bit and then they get back. All right. Well, I think it might be time for.
Hey, did you know that?
That's right. For new listeners, this is the trivia portion of our show where we pit our guests and CJ head to head to see who knows the most about what we watched. Danny, CJ, are you two ready?
Oh, so ready.
I'll take that as a yes. And Danny, you're starting out in the lead with 1 point due to the
All
earlier
right.
question.
Now, are we still agreed that the loser has to go get Jacko blasted?
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I have
great.
a 8-year-old
Oh,
old Captain Morgan's Jackoblast.
yeah, when I show up at
loses
your
has to
house on
drink it.
Halloween, that's what you should throw at me to chase me away.
Fair. Yeah, absolutely. All right, first question is multiple choice. What was the original title for this movie, I assume, up until they decided to change it? Was it A, Spookies? Was it B, Beasties? Was it C, Demon House? Or was it D, Magic College Demon House?
I'm going to be so mad if it's that last one.
I'm choosing D, Magic College Demon House. I feel like those are they had some wild night coming up with the plot of this movie, and the next day the only 4 words that people remembered were, I don't know, Magic College Demon House.
I'll go with Demon House. Just simpler.
Okay. No, unfortunately, both are wrong. It was Beasties.
Beasties,
Ooh.
boo. Yeah, Ghoulies
Yeah.
is better.
Ghoulies is better.
Ghoulies is better. Yeah.
Along those lines, true or false? Warner Brothers filed a suit to block the use of the name Ghoulies because it was too close to Gremlins.
False. But it
I'm
does
gonna say
seem like-
true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say true.
It seems like something
It's
a
true.
giant corporation
and
would do.
I bet you
Yeah.
I bet you anything that's probably why they changed it to Ghoulies is because it was close to Gremlins. I don't know.
Yeah.
When did Gremlins come out versus when this came out?
Oh, that's a good question. So this came out in 1984. I feel like Gremlins was later. The same year. Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh fuck. Oh man. You got your little monster lunch eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I honestly though, as I was watching this movie, the dun, 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 song kept playing in my head.
The Gremlin
So,
song.
Yeah.
More Gremlin stuff. I think this movie I think is perfect for a remake. This is perfect for somebody to pick up and ride the coattails of the name and just like make something that makes any more sense at all and call it Ghoulies.
That would
Just
be
saying,
awesome.
if you guys have some free time, we start working
Okay.
on this.
All right, next question is true or false? This movie was meant to be both 2D and 3D, where the audience puts on their 3D glasses anytime the actors are wearing glasses.
Jeez. That seems like a mess to me. I'm going to say true because you're asking it.
Can I say true as well? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
yeah.
really feels like the same sort of cocaine fueled idiocy that seems to have powered the rest of this movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah,
insane.
that was the intention, and then they ran out of money, and it was too hard, and so they gave up. But that's why they're all wearing glasses at different times during the movie, is because that was the intention. Was they were supposed
my
to put them on anytime
God.
they're wearing glasses. Oh my god!
And maybe if we do all the things in this movie, it will be a good movie.
Yeah. Throwing everything at the wall.
Oh man, I assume that was the same with Gremlins when he's putting on the little 3D glasses and reading the comic book, if anyone remembers that scene. Anyway.
Very specific.
Next question. According to at least the Wikipedia article, what was the approximate budget for Ghoulies?
Ooh. In 1980s money,
Yeah.
$1 million?
Like, yeah, but maybe I was gonna say less, like 600,000.
Yeah, Danny's closer. Somewhere between 200 and 400,000.
Wow.
Oh my, yeah, okay, yeah, and it shows. And it shows.
Yeah.
Their wetness budget fucking just ate through all that shit. Their booger budget even. Oh,
Yeah. We didn't even talk about this, but like this is an Empire Pictures production, which is like makes a lot of lower budget films, and it was directed by Charles Band, who later goes on to make Full Moon Pictures, which is known for making a lot of little puppet, very very cheap movies like Puppet Master and what's the Bong one, the Haunted Bong or whatever. I don't know.
yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
great.
It's just called Evil Bong. I know because Tim, who I used to do a podcast with called Double Murder, check it out.
Plug.
That's
by
right.
bloodydisgusting.com, had the DVD box set, and the 6th movie was called Evil Bong 666.
Nice.
Sounds
yeah,
great.
it's I've seen half of one, and it was terrible.
Yeah, I've seen. I don't know. I tried to watch one of them and I could not. It's very bad. All right, next question. How many sequels does this movie have?
I kind of looked this up, I think, on accident.
Yeah. Do you want to say it at the same time?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Oh,
Four is
I
the
was
right
wrong.
answer. Yeah.
Oh, I was wrong. I had just looked up the trailers for 2 and 3. 3
Okay.
being Ghoulies Go to
Go
College.
to college, which is incredible.
Yes. Have you seen the cover arts for 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're wearing
They're so
graduation
good.
caps for the go
Yeah,
to
so
college.
each one, they're both in the toilet again, but they keep adding one more puppet around the toilet. And then in the third one, they're all just in like graduation caps. Oh my God. My next question was going to be in the third movie, what Ghoulies, the Ghoulies achieve a major horror franchise trope. Which one was it? And you guys already
Go
know.
Scout.
but I have to watch that movie. I am so excited to see Ghoulies Go to College.
I think their marketing far outkicked the movies they made. Like their box art and even just the name. The name is like I don't know, compelling, fun. There's something fun about it.
Yeah.
And then the movie is just so fucking.
I
I don't know what
It's
it
so
is. I don't know what this
lame.
is.
I don't know why. Like, there's magic sorcerer battles and like,
Okay.
what the hell?
That-
Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, spoiler alert, but just like, yeah, there's magic fights.
That can we just talk about that scene? I know we're still in trivia. That was something I wrote down that I had to talk about was during the movie, the groundskeeper of the house is revealed to be like one of the original cult members. And at the end of the movie, where the main cult leader rises from the grave, the father of the main guy, Jonathan, they battle it out wizard style, except they both have these magical powers, but the battle ends up just being them choking each other with their hands. That's the climax of the movie, is these two guys occasionally shooting little lightning bolts out of their eyes, but mostly just trying to choke each other with their hands.
The lightning
Right.
bolts out of the eye just really take it out of you, So you can't. You only get there's a refractory period after you let some of the bolts out.
After you expel lightning.
uh-huh. I think you guys are really underselling these lightning bolts too. These are the 80s, like basically hand drawn onto the celluloid lightning bolts.
High quality
Very
stuff.
good. Yeah.
If you've ever enjoyed a Ray Harryhausen movie, you will hate this, but you should watch it, and it'll be good for a laugh.
Absolutely. All right. Next question, potentially final question. What is the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score in percentage? This is the critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Closest without going over.
The critic score.
Yes, Danny, you're in the lead, so you'll go first to give CJ the chance to catch up.
20%.
Okay.
Oh, I'm baffled that they got 4 movies. So not to say that necessarily means the critics liked it. I'll say 21.
Oh, I like this. What is it?
Going over.
Price is Right.
Yeah,
Price is Right
Price
style.
is Right style. Mad respect.
You know what? You're both over. 7%.
7?
Yeah. I think we can declare Danny the winner, though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dang.
Just for fun, what do you think the audience popcorn-o-meter or whatever they call it on Rotten Tomatoes is?
That's probably more like, I think 20 is a good guess, like 24.
I was going to say like 40 or 50.
CJ, 21%.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
What do you think for Letterboxd? It's out of 5 to 1 decimal point.
Like 2 something, 4, 2.4.
I'll just tell you that's exactly right.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nailed
Nice
it.
job. That's higher than I thought it would be, but I guess I feel like Letterboxd is a better representation of like the average or more people seeing it. And I think there's probably a lot of people who are just like, this is fun and it's Ghoulies. It's
fun and dumb.
Whatever. Yeah. But I think that means it's time for our ratings.
You've heard us debating. We know you've been waiting. So now it's time to hear our ratings.
Danny, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Ghoulies for you?
Man, this is a tough one.
Can I, just because we brought it up before, I pulled up our basket case ratings.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Oh,
I wanna know
nice.
that.
You gave basket case a 6, Danny.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. That actually helps me calibrate a little bit.
If you want some consistency.
And Basket Case said puppet rape. So just throwing that out there.
Hey, thanks so much for that reminder.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one a 7. I'm gonna give this a 7.
Okay.
And
What?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with Rotten Tomatoes. I agree with all of that. I think that is accurate. If you can't have a fun time watching this movie,
So bad.
that's on you.
Mhm.
That's on you, right? Like, but this is right in the heart of the sort of bullshit that I find really entertaining. It's kind of nonsensical. It's thrown together, and you don't see shit like this anymore. Where like it really almost feels like different movies spliced together and released. I think that there's something special about that, or maybe I'm nostalgic about it or whatever, but like I had a smile on my face the whole time I was watching this movie. And I can't, I'm not ever going to watch it again probably, but like I thought it was fun. It's a bad movie. I enjoyed it. I give it a 7.
Okay.
All right. Based on that reaction, CJ, you're up next.
Yeah.
Guys, this sucked. This is a bad movie. This is really bad. I will say, I don't know what it is about. I do really love just the 80s vibe of movies back then. Like, you know, I wouldn't know what that's about because I was born in 1996, but I just love that like the hairstyles, the clothes, just
Wait,
like.
really?
I mean, yes, I'm 29.
God damn.
I do like that part of it, but this was all over. I was confused so many times of just like, am I supposed to know what's happening? Did I miss something? This is bad. And I gave Basket Case a 3. I do think this is better than Basket Case, but I think this is getting a 4. This is just this is outright a bad movie.
That's fair. It's for you.
I
so
respect that. I respect your grade.
Again,
What did I give Basket Case?
you gave Basket Case also a 6. You guys are insane.
Okay. I'm torn. I haven't even rated this in Letterboxd for me yet. I did really actually have a fun time watching this movie. I would give any amount of money to watch this in 2D/3D, where you take on and off your glasses.
Okay, when you said that too, those are boring parts of the movie when they're wearing glasses.
They're so
Like,
bad.
nothing
They're
is
so
happening.
It's not like anything pops out of the screen or anything. Like, what's the point? I don't know, but it would be so fun to see that in the theater with a bunch of people. I think it would be fun to see this in a theater now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This would be a fun midnight movie to go to.
Yeah. I loved how shitty all of the props are. The dumb cloak he wears that has like fucking like padded shoulders and I don't know. Oh, and the little like spear that he's holding that's clearly like not metal and probably is also styrofoam.
Yep.
I can't wait to go to an estate sale and just start opening up chests and putting shit on.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. I don't know if I can give it a 7. I'll give it a 6.5 maybe though. I enjoyed it. I 100% am going to watch Ghoulies Go to College. I'm not sure if I'll watch 2, but I probably will as well.
Okay, I did see that Jonathan comes back in the 4th one.
Well, I guess I'm watching them all. Okay.
Well, Jonathan's in the 2nd one.
Is he?
Okay.
From the trailer I watched, yes.
Okay.
Do you know where the 2nd one is set? This will really wet your whistle.
L.A.
Ooh.
Well, no, at a carnival.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. Fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the 4th one.
It looks kind of better. It looks kind of better.
That's exciting. Look, next week we'll be going over all month long. Meg and I are going to watch a horror movie a night in October, so we'll recap all of that. Hopefully, I'll have fit in 1 or 2 more Ghoulies in there.
Oh, man.
So tune in next week to see if that's true or not.
Ghoulies 4. A retired occultist turned police officer must battle a former lover as she attempts to summon forth demonic forces after escaping an asylum. Jonathan becomes a cop in the 4th movie.
A tale as old as time. Classic.
Former occultist, now cop.
He went to college finally, and he went to the police academy. Now,
That's the crossover we need.
Yeah, the police
Is it a
academy.
Ghoulies Police Academy crossover film?
Puppets
That
and
would
sound
be great.
effects.
Get Bobcat Goldthwait back in there.
Would love it.
Yeah, we'd have a franchise on our hands.
Yeah.
you guys thought we were on a crazy tangent earlier, but nope, it's all full circle.
Yep.
There we go. Well, Danny, thank you for joining us.
Oh,
Pleasure as always.
Thank you so much for having me. The pleasure is all mine. I am glad I could bring the joy of Ghoulies into all of our lives.
I can't wait to see what other puppet toilet themed movie you choose next year.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk to my therapist about this. I think I've noticed a pattern. We're going to need to work through it.
It's okay.
Hey, good on you for doing the work.
Yes. Any words of wisdom for all our little trick-or-treaters out there?
There's nothing to say that you can't drop off your bag of candy and go back out so it looks like you don't have candy, okay? And
Wow.
that's how you're going to get past people realizing that you've visited the same house multiple times. So that's just a little pro tip from me to you. Go get your teeth fucked up. Go get yourself some diabetes.
Nice.
There we go. It's
Very
all about
smart.
maximizing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again. CJ, what do we got to plug at the end here?
You can follow us on all of the things at Overtalking Pod. Head over to our Instagram. Leave Ken a little happy birthday comment on this post. Email us at overtalkingpod@gmail.com. Call or text the show at USACat for 1591 or go to our very real website, overtalkingpod.party.
And oh no, they're here. It's the
I'm out.
oh no. It's the Overtalking Overlords who are wearing the same robes as the ones in this movie. It's pretty sweet, actually. They're holding their styrofoam scepters, and they're here to remind you, if you like the show, go on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and rate and review where applicable. Reviews will help people find this podcast. And we spend no money in advertising, so if you like the show, please tell a friend and spread the word. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And they're summoning ghoulies, and they're still here.
Fun.
Yep, cool. And as we always say at the end of every single episode,
Why, Jonathan? Why? Bye.
bye. That was right before she just fell down the stairs, right? Yeah.
Easily could have prevented that, and she just slowly topples over.
So much time for safety.
Yes.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. This week's special guest was Danny. Be sure to rate and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Tune in next time to hear me, Meg, and Ken talk about our 31 Nights of Horror. Happy Halloween!
We didn't even talk about how everyone who was dead is just alive again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maimed and clawed at, and then just It goes
Oh,
away.
and the freeze frame at the very end of the movie. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what's the
good.
freeze frame on?
They're driving
They're in
away.
the car, and they're driving away, and all of a sudden
yeah.
the ghoulies pop up in the back seat.
And it freezes, and then credits.
Oh, what?
Oh my God! CJ, I don't know, man. Like, you're correct that the quality of the movie is like a 4
Sure.
Yeah,
tops.
it's bad.
But like, are you really telling me you did not enjoy watching this thing? You did not
I did
derive
laugh.
pleasure
I laughed for sure at parts. Yeah.
at it, not with it.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Here's
Oh,
the
that's
thing.
awesome.
I will watch one of the sequels if it's for the show. There's no way I'm going to take time out of my day to watch any of the sequels. But if someone picks it, I'm down to do that.
I'll report back. I feel like Ghoulies Go to College has to be
The best one.
top tier cinema. I am so excited.
It must be like 80s pinnacle shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just throwing this out there. Maybe there's a month as you run through to this last this last stretch. Maybe there's a month where you do like
Ghoulies month.
8. Well, first of all, duh, right? Ghoulies month,
Yes.
but just like 80s month.
I would love that.
I'm thinking Gulai. What do we think of that?
I think we can maybe workshop it a bit, but I like it. I like where we're starting with.